saw a video online recently of a guy talking about how you can tell if a woman is down for sex by what she's wearing. Now, it is a huge fallacy that's repeated over and over again amongst men that women who dress sexy are doing because they want male attention. And this screws men up, because if a woman is dressed extra sexy, a man makes a comment, even a nice comment, about how she looks, she might be surprised, she might be dismissive, she might even be pissed off. And men feel confused by this. It can make them angry. It can make them feel like she's playing some kind of a joke or a power game. What did she think when she left the house looking like that? Obviously, she's dressed to show off. And men also generally believe that if she's dressed to show off her body, wearing makeup to accentuate her attractiveness and the time she spent doing her hair, she must be trying to get male attention. She must want to hook up. So if she rejects my advance, well, she's obviously out to hook up. So that would say something about me, because I've been rejected and it hurts my self-esteem. And, you know, men, we have a tendency when someone hurts us to want to hurt them back, not super mature. And if that's you, you might want to look a little more closely at wanting to hurt someone that hurt you accidentally or hurt you even though that wasn't their intention. But I digress. Here's the thing. Women do not dress sexy to attract men or to get male attention. Now keep watching, because I'm going to explain why they do it. And it's important that you understand, because women spend a ton of time on looking good. So if you want to understand women, you should, just because you're a good guy, but also because it might give you an edge in life and in relationships. When women dress sexy, they're doing it because they think they're supposed to. They're trying to look like some magazine or movie star or music video where everything looks like so much fun. Other women do it because their friends do, and they're just conforming. And most women will actually say, if you ask them, that that's why that they dress nice. They do it for other women. But more specifically, it can be their feeling of competition towards other women. Men generally pump iron to get chicks more than they do it to impress men. But it's a little bit to impress men too. Well, for women, it's the opposite. I mean, of course, part of it is because they want some attention from men, but typically that's a small part. More often they're trying to capture some media-inspired fantasy of what they think life is supposed to be like. But listen and get this. Often, the moment they leave the house, they feel shitty and self-conscious and haven't a clue as to how this habitual behavior is fucking them up. Usually, a woman who dresses overtly sexy hates the over-the-top attention. But she also fears getting zero attention from that one great man that she might have met if she didn't dress that way. Because even though it's unpleasant, it's even more unpleasant to imagine that their friend gets hit on and they don't. So it's confusing in their own minds. It's jumbled and twisted into some childhood Barbie doll play that created some ideal beauty standard they could never live up to. And it's wired somewhere in the back of their subconsciousness. It haunts them, makes them feel shitty no matter how they dress, every single day of their lives sometimes. So when a woman dresses really over the top sexy and then she's annoyed at you for noticing, it's because the way she's dressing is not a sign that she wants male attention. It's a sign that she's a human. And just like the rest of us, she has some common insecurities and she's got some deep stuff that she probably needs to work out on a psychoanalyst's couch, just like you and me. But men use these clues to make assumptions, and then we end up constantly confused as to why we approach a woman who's obviously dressed to attract male attention, and you get shut down hard. And then, you end up with self-esteem issues, and then you need to work it out on your psychoanalyst's couch. And then that same guy, he'll ignore a girl who's conservatively dressed, but that girl might have been absolutely 100% down to get laid that very night, but she didn't get approached because men drew bad conclusions from her fashion sense, which she didn't figure out because, she never even considered that it would put off the man that she was interested in, because she dressed that way because she saw some movie where her favorite actress wore something similar. So she doesn't get approached, and then she feels like shit, thinking, I thought all men want to get laid all the time, and I didn't get laid, so there's something wrong with me. And then, it's her turn to visit her therapist. The moral of the story is, if you can't see through this stuff, nobody gets laid, and the therapists get rich.